Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you are most definitely welcome. Today's video is actually going to be about my skincare, everything that has to do with what I use on my skin, how I keep my skin glowing and flawless, and how I manage to prevent stretch mark in pregnancy. This is my bum. For some reasons, the whole time of my pregnancy, I was really thinking I was going to be having a small bump, but my stomach just shoot out from nowhere. But then it's not as big as, so yeah. First things first, I did not just start doing my skincare now by doing this last trimester. No, that is not what I did, or during this third trimester. No, immediately I found out I was pregnant. That same day I found out, I immediately went to the market to shop for skincare. So one thing I want to let you know, that if you want to glow, no go dey follow people wey go tell you say, oh, pregnancy is not the time for you to do skincare. It is a lie. Except you're not a skincare girly. But if you love skincare, if you love your skin, once you find out you're pregnant, that is when you should even pay so much attention to your skin, because changes are going to be happening. And if you're not taking care of yourself, I don't know what is going to happen. Many people are going to tell you, oh, you don't need any skincare, this, that. Yes, that's fine, but if you can stand it, I'm of the opinion that if you can stand it, it is okay. If you can tolerate it, there are actually people that they cannot tolerate their cream, they can't tolerate their soap, they can't tolerate all of those things. If you're actually like that, just let it be. Rest. When you are done with your whole pregnancy, you can come back to us. But if you're like me, that your body can tolerate everything and anything, coming, this video is actually for you. So I started doing my skincare immediately. I changed all my skincare products immediately I found out I was pregnant, because I knew that most of them were not safe. So I just changed everything. Today I'm going to be walking you guys through most of those products that I've been using on my skin. So let's change up and go inside the bathroom. If you're pregnant, always bear in mind that not all organic skincare are for you. In fact, you need to be very, very careful when choosing your skincare products. So that is why I sorted for the best skincare that was going to be good on me and that was still going to do the job even though I'm pregnant. So this Kitty Skin is one brand that I absolutely love. It's a brand that uses only natural ingredients that are safe for everybody, including pregnant women. And what I like about this brand is that they have a very wide range of products. They have shea butter, they have black soap, they have the body butter, they have the body oil, they have a cleansing soap, they have a fruity soap, they have everything that one needs. So when you're getting their product, you're not thinking of, oh, you have soap, so what cream am I going to use? Or you have cream, so what soap am I going to use? They cover everything. So this is the brand I've been using since my first trimester, and I'm currently using it till date. So yeah, when I go into the bathroom, what I like to do, of course, like every other Nigerian, is to first damp my body in this cold water. I'm using cold water today, but if the weather is very cold, I like to use warm water. And yeah, that's basically it. I start off by damping my body with this cold water that I'm using now, just so that when I use any product, it is going to just, do the magic. Never you use any product on a wet skin. I'm sure we already know that by now. Well, this is what I use on my face. I don't know, but for some reason ceramide has been doing it for me. So even though I'm using any soap on my face, any black soap or whatever, any kind of soap at all, I still make sure after I'm done with the black soap, I come in with my ceramide. I don't know, but I just feel like ceramide has a way of drying up my acne and every other thing. Even before I got pregnant, I was using ceramide and it's been working. So yeah, I always make sure that I use my ceramide on my face no matter what. So I scrub my face actually once a week, but in this video I didn't scrub my face because I already did that this week that I filmed this video. So when I want to scrub my face, I just use my normal hand glove. You know those net hand glove that they use. So that's what I use, and I make sure I scrub my face, remove all those blackheads and whitehead, so my face can be free. And thereafter, the whole other week that I'm not scrubbing my face, I'm just using my hand to massage my face, because my face is very, very delicate. If I scrub too much, I tend to scratch my face, and that is not what I want. So yeah, I actually make sure I use that ceramide on my face and my neck, because my neck is beginning to become dark, and then I let it stay while I take care of my body. So the soap I was previously using was the cleansing soap. So I just use the Kitty Skin cleansing soap first on my body. It's more like a scrub kind of soap. So I I rub it all over my body and massage it into my skin, just making sure that it stays there for some time, and then I rinse it off. And now I'm going to be going in with the shea butter soap. This is actually one of my best soap, and you wouldn't believe that only this soap alone is less than 1,000 naira. In as much as the products, in fact, are all very effective, they are also very, very affordable. So it is not something that you will have to be thinking of, oh, I've gotten it now, if this one finish, how am I going to buy it again? When I'm picking a skincare, I pick skincare that are effective and are also very affordable. Not the one that when I buy it now, the price is maybe 2 naira. When I'm going back, the price has increased to 70 naira, and I'll be thinking of what I should do. No. So I go in with my shea butter soap. One thing you should know is that in pregnancy, like pregnancy comes with stretching of your body. Well, for most people that their body is going to overly stretch, you need to be applying a lot of moisturizing agents on your skin. And your moisturizing agents has to start from your soap, and then your cream, and then your oil, and every other. I just came out from the bathroom and I'm looking all white. That's because I've not even applied anything on me. I'm looking so white. So I'm just going to be walking you guys through what I use. And every day I don't use the same thing. Most times I use something, the next time I'm looking for that thing, because I don't know where I kept it. But then for my skin, there are 3 things I use. I use my Kitty Skin oil, which I can't find. But I'm going to put in the picture of what it looks like. I use that oil, or I use this body butter. This body butter is the checkpoint for me, and this is actually how it is looking. It is looking like butter, or would I say it is like butter? Like it is like butter. So can you see my skin now? And the thing is that it's majorly made out of shea butter. So these are all safe products that are good for pregnant women. As I have earlier said, all the products I'm using are all good for pregnant women. Oh, my husband, it's my bulb. I'm even supposed to start from my face because my face is too white. Let's go back to my face. For my face, I use 2 things. Most times I use my toner. In fact, I use my toner first, and it is either I'm using the tea tree toner or I'm using the simple toner. Now the simple toner is the one I love to use. Like I use that one almost every time because I just find it very simple and very nice. After I'm done with my toner, I use my Vaseline. This Blue Seal Vaseline, if you've been sleeping on this, you better go back to it. This Blue Seal, you better go back to it. I do not use this shea butter on my face because I don't know, but I just feel like it is too heavy for my face, so I don't use the shea butter on my face. I only use it on my body. But then this Blue Seal is the one I use on my face because it leaves my face feeling very shiny, very moisturized, and very light. You know how you don't want your face to be carrying so much product? That is what this Blue Seal does. And I wonder who told Nigerians, especially Nigerian girls, that Blue Seal actually darkens you. That's a big fat lie. Blue Seal does not darken you. If you are, ever since I got pregnant, I have never used any bleaching agent on my skin, and you can see how my skin is. Like, it hasn't changed. It is what it used to be. So if you are a light skinned person, you are still going to remain light skinned. If you are dark skinned, you're still going to remain dark skinned. So Blue Seal or shea butter does not actually make or break you. It is only going to just keep you the way you are. And sometimes too, I use my Dr. Seal moisturizing oil. Then for my bump especially, I use this shea butter on my bump because and I started doing this when my bump started being very obvious, like I think my 4th month. Because see, the whole trick of this thing is the earlier you start, the better it is going to be. I know most times this stretch mark thing is all about your gene. If you have it in your gene, it's going to come. But if you don't have it in your gene, it's also going to not come. But let's not forget that stretch mark is even coming on your skin is because your skin is going through, like, your skin is stretching a whole lot. So what we're just doing is basically just adding enough moisturizer to your skin so that when your skin is stretching, it doesn't, like, there's still moisture. When your skin is lacking moisture, that is when the stretch marks are actually going to be coming out. Don't get me wrong, it is not like I do not have a stretch mark. In fact, if I come very closely, although it's not like it's showing on the screen, but if I come very closely, you see just one stretch mark there. It's because my skin is actually stretching a whole lot. But then it is not as, the stretch marks are not actually as popping as it would have been if I were not using a moisturizer. This baby is going to be saying, what is mommy doing to me and turning me like this? But baby, we gotta do what we gotta do. One of the places I like to care for a lot is my face. My face is actually one particular spot in my body that I do not like to play with. So I have this picker that I use. It has this mouth that is like this, and this other mouth that is sharp like needle. So what I do with this one is I pluck my face once in a while. When I see that I have pimples or what I don't like on my face, I use this and I take it down. I did it yesterday, so I'm not going to be doing that today. And then I also have this face massager. I used to have 2 or 3. I don't know where I kept the rest. I also have this one so that I can use for relaxation. I use this one a lot. I use this one actually a lot. And how I use it is that I make sure I am using oil or shea butter. I make sure I apply it generously on the body of this thing, and I use it. I make sure it's not too much. I just make sure that it is slippery, and then I use it to massage my face. That way I make sure I'm relaxing the muscles of my face, and my face is actually getting the princess treatment that she deserves. So I do that mostly at night. Actually, I don't do it in the morning because most mornings I'm on the run. I'm so busy. I want to do faster and leave the house, or I have something I want to do. But when I'm home at night, I do it before sleeping, and it relaxes me so well. So I use it mostly on my, and sometimes also I freeze this thing. So I put it inside a cup of water or a plate of water, and I put this inside and I let it stay in the freezer for like 4 hours. And when I bring it out, it's already very, very cold. And then I use it to massage. Just imagine that this thing is very, very cold and you're using it to massage your face. Ah, God, the feeling is heavenly. So I just do that. I do that for like 30 to 1 hour. Most times I put on a movie and I'm watching my movie and I'm doing this. It just relaxes me and I love it so much. I got this from Temu, by the way. I think I did a video about it, but that should have been a very long time, more than 9 months now, more than a year, or a year now, earlier this year. So I got it on Temu. So if you're interested, just go search it on Temu, or you get it from your local skincare vendors. I mean, it's still the same thing. And that is basically it. My skincare routine is actually very simple. I don't do too much. I don't even stress myself over anything skincare. I don't even stress myself over anything too serious. I just do the basic and I let my skin breathe, because I mean, you are pregnant, you don't want to do too much. So But although it is every day I bathe with my soap, every day I use my oil on my body, but it is not every day. I'm not even going to, like, it is not every day that I remember to moisturize my tummy. The days I remember to moisturize my tummy, I use it to the fullest, but those days where I don't remember, I just go with the vibe. So yeah, don't stress yourself over anything. If you have the time, you do it. If your body can tolerate it, you do it. If your body cannot tolerate it, you let it go and let it slide. So yeah, I think that's basically going to be the end of this video.